Good afternoon everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is lovely to have you here and happy Saturday. I hope you're all well. I am well, thank you, and yeah, enjoying this beautiful sunshiny weather that's returned to us, thank goodness. So we are today, as promised, working on filling the giveaway journal. So this is a giveaway journal that I think this will be the only video that I work on it. So I've done it with you, film it. I've done a little bit which I'll show you. We'll do a bit together today, and then I'm going to draw it. I can't remember if I said Sunday or Monday. I'll have to look back at my my last video and see when I told you I was going to do it, but one of those 2 days it will be drawn. So remember, if you want to be entered into the draw to win this journal, you need to go back to the video and where I first said you need to comment about something in particular in the comments, and yeah, if you go in and you do that, then yeah, you will be entered for this journal. I have still got the box with the names on from the people who entered the previous 2 giveaways now, so you know, if you're in both of those, your name will be in twice, and if you've done the proper thing on the proper video for this one, your name will be in 3 times. So you know, it's just giving you those people that that comment regularly and you know, interact with me and watch regularly. It just gives them a little bit more chance of winning it. Okay, so I don't want to make it too fat. I think I said that originally, you know, just because of postage, because you know, it might be going to, you know, far-flung corner of the world, and yeah, the further it goes, the more expensive it becomes to post. So I'm going to fill it. It will become, you know, quite a bit chunkier than this, but it won't be a, you know, a gator mouth, because yeah, it would cost me too much to post it, I'm afraid. So I've glued everything on. I can't remember if I showed you it all glued on or not, to be honest, so I'll just talk through it. So we've got green sari material here. It's a little bit stiff, but the more I open it and close it, the more it's softening up, and the more threads are coming off it, the more it's softening up. So I think that will become lovely and soft in time. I have put this Lucky Clover charm on, just on a bulb pin or a gourd pin, whatever you call them, on the closure there, just for a bit of dangle, to be honest. I have now glued all 4 of the corners on, and the topper is all glued on. It's got lace securing the signature stitches. I just put a bit of a, I've seen people calling them skirts where they put them around the bottom, so I'm going to call this a cape. Put a lace cape just on the top. It just felt a little bit a bit too bare, the back. I mean, that material is beautiful and I love it. It just needed, the front was so frilly, the back needed a little bit of something. So, and yeah, I love this lace, so I've put that on. So the sari material across the back isn't glued down, so you could, should you wish, pop something up there, and that would probably hide it as well, so that would be nice. Let's open it up then and see what we've done inside. Oh, I need to undo that, don't I? So you can put this, you know, elsewhere on the journal should you wish, if you want to be opening and closing it regular. So like I say, I've done a couple of bits. So in the front, I wanted to celebrate, as it were, this Country Diary Garden Notes page. So I just put a vintage handkerchief. It has been laundered and it is from my family. It was from Betty. If you know about me and my channel, you'll know that Betty was my mum's cousin. I love that it's so fine that you can see through it. It's beautiful. It obviously wasn't for using anyway, was it? It would be no good for mopping up anything. So yeah, I just glued it on in 4 corners and put one of my tags that I had ready made in it from my stash. I just added this bit, which is some material from Tanya that I just love, can't stop using when I get it. So I thought that went nice there. I haven't done anything else inside, I don't think. Then on the back, I had this piece of Edith Holden, and I didn't do anything with it at all. As you can see, it's just a cut off. I just glued it top and bottom because I thought it would make a nice belly band. Now it's not stitched in or anything, it is just glued in with Fabri-Tac, but I think it'll be fine unless you put anything too heavy in it, and then it may come adrift, but it will simply go back down again. And then I just put this beautiful book plate, which is Daffodils by the Bank of the Silvery Duddon. So this is from my vintage book on the English lakes. which is where I'm going for my holiday. You know, and it's beautiful enough on the back should you wish to journal on it or whatever. You can take it out and, you know, use it for something, make another piece, or just leave it in there. And then on the inside of this, I just put a flip out. So it was a big tag that I had made. You probably recognise it's from, is that stuck down? Yeah, it's been made a long time. It's from packaging. I just put this on to tie it in, this little, I've hinged it, put a bit of book page behind it. It's not been in that long, so it is a bit bendy, but I think it will straighten out. I think it's this bit here, paper that's made it a bit bendy, but it will straighten out as the book gets fatter as well. You know, there are some lumpy things in it. I think that's all I've put in. I think it is. Yeah, that's all I've done. So what have I brought along to put in? So I have got, yeah, I wanted some lace on the edges, so I think I brought 4. Those lovely edging 3. Oh, maybe I only brought 3. Anyway, some edges, lace for the edges. All things out of my stash. So that's just a small piece of paper. It's a little tight pocket. It looks like that's the card that's in there, but it isn't. That's the actual front. So that pocket, what have I got here? Another pocket and a tag. That's that beautiful material. You know, just out of my stash, just going to glue them in, put them together, not overly embellish. So if you want to, you can. Is that another pocket anywhere? Sure there was, yeah, this one. So much gorgeousness, look, just floating around on my desk. It's heaven. Right, what did I do with those pockets now? See what I do. 2 pockets. Bent me pin, I'll tell you about that in a moment. Again, just a piece of, it's not Edith Holden, who is it? It's Henry Terry page, that, because again it's just a small pocket, but I love it. So 2 of those, 1 of those. Any more pockets? Don't think there is. So these are just page decorations and or pocket fillers. I think I did that as a page decoration and that as a pocket filler, but we'll see. I just thought they'd be nice in here. Got 2 tags and I brought the last of my lace snippet here, yeah. So I thought I might make some just small tucks, cut it in half, put some small tucks somewhere and put those 2 beautiful butterfly tags in. I've got another page, or either a belly band or a page edge strip. It hasn't got anything, you know, big on it. It's just plain. Sometimes that's nice, we'll see. I might put this in, I don't know, I haven't decided. I only made this recently. This was inspired by, who was I watching? Oh, I can't remember her name now. I think her channel is Glam Journals. Could be something Glam Journals. No, I think it's just Glam Journals. She does really grungy, and I do love to watch her when I get a chance. Occasionally, it doesn't happen very often, but yeah, she did some, what did she call them? Something clusters. Grungy clusters, I think she called them. It's only inspired by. They're a lot different to that, so yeah, don't go looking for them and thinking, well, that's nothing like what Denise made. But you know, she kind of inspired me to go on and make this. So it is it's a beautiful piece of upholstery material, and then a piece of card which was beautiful as well, but I've completely covered it up. It's got dragonflies and ferns and all sorts on it, and a beautiful heavy, and I think this is what's causing it, beautiful heavy vintage mother of pearl button. It's beautiful. Some of that lovely, what I call the bridal lace trim, some grungy trim under there, and just a bow that I've tied with some thin ribbon. So yeah, I just thought the colours and everything go, so we'll see. If I don't put it in, I might just send it along with the journal, although I'm adding weight. What else have I brought? I didn't bring a lot out. A vintage cigarette card I thought might go nice. A lovely piece of vellum, I think was from my Bessie Tanya. A couple of stickers, I think, also from Tanya. A couple of, you know, roses. I love roses. I think they're either Tanya's freebies or Nanine's. Oh, there might be one of each there. This is out of one of Nanine, who is collage type, and that is one of Nanine's labels. Oh, there's another one there. No, this is from a kit that I haven't made yet. I'm going to. And just 3 little, so I'm not digging in all the cabinets looking for things. I still might, but you know, I've got the butterflies down. And yeah, I thought that might go in. That's from that packet by Angie. We'll see. There's a few other bits and pieces just sitting around here, so we'll see. I've also got this little charm when I got that clover out, which is it's just a little cross, a sweet little thing, but it's on a, what's that? An awl, a brad. An awl is what puts the hole in, isn't it? Anyway, right, let's get on, otherwise we're not going to get anything done, and you won't see much of this happening. So shall we start with the edges or pockets? Edges or pockets? Yeah, pockets. Those edges are going to be wet, aren't they? Because they're lace. So where's the ones that are definitely done? These. So I had 3 of those, didn't I? I've done things in 3s, it seems. There's only one signature. Those 2 are kind of similar. So we'll have one of those front, one of those back, and let's cut this if we can. I wonder if it wants back. Yeah, it probably will want back in, won't it, as a pocket. So I'm going to use it as a tuck. I'm just going to go straight down the middle. Yeah. Let's find something to back it onto. Don't want anything too heavy. That's nice. Will that fit? Yeah. I'll be able to tear it, I think. Yeah. Let's glue it on there. Yes. Now my art glitter bottle. Oh dearie me! I found these, as you saw the other day. I put my pin in, and it was very, very bent, and pulled it out really quickly. And you know what I'm going to say, don't you? It broke off in the hole. And I've tried, but I cannot push it back out. Now I shall ask my lovely hubby when he gets home from work, although whether he'll do it today I very much doubt, because he'll be shattered. In fact, he's got four long days and a day off, and then 4 more days, so yeah, I've been left to my own devices for a while. But yeah, I shall ask him to see if he can get it out, but if not, it will be, I'll have to do that on a slant. I must have cut it on a slant. It will be another, which will be my 3rd. And I think it was yesterday's video or the day before that I was watching Tanya, and she was saying she's had 2 or maybe 3. Looks like I'm joining you, Tanya. Looks like I'm going to have 3 as well at this rate. And I can't for the life of me think what happened to my first one. I thought I had 2, you know, a spare, but yeah, well, I might have, but I can't find it anywhere. Yep. So when that's dried on there, it will just be a lovely backing for the tag to go in. I don't mind a bit of that showing. That's stuck to me there. Where's the 2 tags? Those 2 pockets we're putting in. That one I've done, and we're putting in with a tag. There's the other tag, and here's the other pocket. All right. I'm nearly sorted. So yeah, I'm using it without the. I'm using the lid as the lid. It obviously without the pinning, because it doesn't need it, nothing will come out. And yeah, I'm using it without the nozzle when I'm using it, so I'm getting a lot coming out. I'm not going to rip that one off straight away. I'm going to leave that a little while. I did that other one a bit quick, didn't I? I just wanted to see if it would come off well, so put those 2 in last. So let's go with these 2 while they're drying. Put them, where have I put it? I put them over there so I don't stick them to the book, the journal. Love that lace pocket. I like it with nothing in, actually. But nice with just a piece of paper in it. Of course, you can take these out and clip them in and put them anywhere you want. Well, I think there will be some pages like that definitely need a pocket on them. I mean, it's a nice book. It's a Laura Ashley book, that one, so I don't mind, you know, seeing the that goes better with this page, doesn't it? You know, seeing and being able to read the text. Just wondering if lace would be nice as well. That one's a bit pale for the grungy page opposite. That one's a little bit short, but I do like it. I'm covering over a rather lovely image there. That's the only other thing. I have been making some up tucks. I'm saving it for a video really, but anything that can pretend to be. See, that would be nice up there because we still see. Yeah, you're seeing this before the video. The video will be coming out soon, but it won't be out before this, so I quite like that on there. So do I still want some lace on that white edge? Because it's a very white page, isn't it, next to... I don't think I do. I don't like that. I think if I go quite far up into the corner, let's just ink the... oh gosh, I had an awful feeling then I hadn't pressed play. Ooh, that gave me a hot flush. Yeah, just ink the edge of the page a little bit. I mean, it's not a really white page. It is a vintage book. It's not really white. It just looks it next to all this. So this is a piece of Tim Holtz. You probably recognise it. And good old Edith, and another piece of Tim Holtz. And it's like an up tuck there and a side tuck there. You see what I mean now. I keep thinking I can use it and I can't. No, it's an up tuck, Denise. Oh yeah, the whole thing's going down. Do I frighten you? I frighten myself at times. I'm like, what am I doing? Yeah, the whole of the back's going down. Look at that, dripped glue on my page. That's how much I put on. So my glue's not going to last me long, is it? It's a good job it's art glitter and not the other stuff. You are digging in a little bit, that's it. Is it that? Yeah, I think it was. It's not really thick, but it's got that crochet trim on the back. It's just creating a lump for me pressing on. That's it. I don't want to lose it though. Put it back in. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to put in there yet. Put something. Okay, so that's me. That'll be the opposite one to this one now, so I have got 4. I'll put the lid on this because if that bit bungs up, that's a major operation. So, like I say, Neil's at work, and as always, his first day back, I usually have a bit of household chores to do. Again, I love that. Oh, I could do some. Might leave that. Let's try a different page to put this one on. That's a nice strong page. But oh yeah, that bird might go nice on it. It doesn't, does it? I don't want that. No, it's too white. So I'm wondering about opposite there. Because, you know, this is the white. It's very plain, this, isn't it? I think I might be in a frilly mood today. Whatever that entails. That's a bit better. Let's put some of that on it. You've got to give in if you're in a frilly mood. No point ignoring it. I don't want too much of it down there. I've gone quite high up with it. Yeah, that's better. What is catching there? Something is. Yeah, I thought you were. Just because I haven't got my little fine tip going. Oh, we've got bubbles. We don't want any catching, thank you. I do like my tags softer. That's another thing, you know, I was talking a couple of videos back about how our tastes evolve, and I liked all my tags and my you know, writing journal spots and things to be, you know, quite stiff, rigid, and now I'm liking the softer. I like that on there. Yep. Yeah, the softer pocket fillers, or you know, even papers and things like that in. I do beg your pardon. I'm dry. I'm trying not to drink so much tea and coffee Yeah, I've mastered the not having too much sugar, although we have to admit we did share a bar of chocolate, Neil and I, yesterday, which was my first time for having chocolate. I must be on the way to 4 weeks now, I think. Feels like it anyway. And yeah, I didn't feel very well last night when I went to bed. Now, I don't know if it was the chocolate or not, but I'm telling myself it was, because I think I want something frilly on there. And I do like that staple, but yeah, I'm thinking a frilly piece or something. What? I don't know. A bit of. They're too big, aren't they? What about that little one in there? No. No, I could go with a piece of bling. I don't. I mean, that's bling really itself, isn't it? Yeah, that's better, I think. I might even have liked that, and then with that through, but I can't put another one on now. Can I? Can I? Let's have a go. What was I saying to you? Oh yeah, I'm trying not to have so much tea and coffee. Everything. Oh, don't get old, folks. Let's not be miserable. But yeah, everything I like is not good for me. So you young folk out there, you enjoy it while you can. Oh, I used to drink, and many, many, many years ago I used to smoke, and I can still understand. Oh, I've gone a bit high there. The pleasure of it. I wouldn't do it now, obviously, Neil and his cancer and what have you, but when you're young you don't think about those things. But yeah, when I did, I loved it. I've never done drugs. But yeah, now even chocolate and bread and tea and coffee, who'd have thought, are on the don't have too many list. No, I think it's because I'm going over it, keeps just pushing it out. That's going to take a bit of getting out, Denise. But it's not doing what I envisaged. Oh, I know what I could do. Was you telling me? I think I heard you. I could put one through it and then glue it on. Where have you gone? There. Oh, you see, the brains are warming up. Still spread open a little bit, hasn't it? Let's do what we normally do and give it a squeeze with the tweezers. It just looks so much bigger, that staple. I don't know. Maybe I'm just having a moment. It's going on anyway after all that effort. There we go. Let's start it on its drying journey. Yeah. Oh, yes, she says no. It's just soaked up the. Yeah, I think it will glue. It will grab eventually. I'll just stick it up there because I don't want to. I just want to have a look at it in. Yes, I prefer that. I think that's nice. So that's one front, one back. I better put something in there, had I? Not big enough. I'll put a book page in. And let's go with these little cuties, because right, so let's start the story. So I've got this beautiful vintagey piece, lovely Edith, and so journaling, so we might just put some some embellishment. So maybe this, and that's journaling as well, but yeah, maybe journaling there next to this beautiful paper. So let's go here. I'm thinking this one because it's quite, oh yes, it's quite green. I love this sweet little. Yeah, I think that's just a case of putting it down. I don't think I'll put it down as a sidey. That way. Go on then. Just pop a little label or something in it. I'm going backwards and forward like I've got my little nib on, and I don't need to. I didn't have the lid on then, did I? Is that the right way? Yeah. So we'll go in a little bit. Oh, 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 oh. It's gone with all my material. Oh no, where's my cloth here? Panic, Mr. Mannering. Don't. Too late, I did. Was that the one out of there? Yeah. Oh, sweet. Yeah, there's a few buttons in here, so it's going to get lumpy with that, isn't it? Right, Denise, you could sit and admire it, but you won't get anything done. So we're going in the back with this one. I love the way that flaps the back there. So again, not there, not there. Yeah, maybe here. Is that where I put that other one? And this has got some nice pink. Although I've got blue here. There is some. No, there isn't. Stop fibbing. There isn't any blue. There's green that looks blue. But yeah, it's floral. It's floral, I like it. Is the page sideways on or cut sideways? One or the other, I don't know. And I'm just going to put this whole thing down. It's not appealing to me. Oh, put your lid on, Denise. It's not appealing to me to put something behind. The thing is, it's a teeny tiny little lid now. There we go. Yeah, that should grab because there's... Should I go middle? Let's go middle instead of the corner. Oh, I'm having a hot moment. I don't know if that was the panic there. I don't think so. I wasn't really panicking, but it is warm today though. It's hotting up, but it's only morning, late morning, but morning. Yeah, but it's not. It's quite a smallish pocket. That, so just a piece of that in. Hey, this is where I miss the nib. You see that tiny nib. Yeah, this one's doing the same. Oh, stuck me pick. This one's doing the same because it's quite thick craft card. That can't get right into the corners without me nozzle. Right, I'm feeling that needs a little. Yes, got some here I've just cut out. Look, what are these called? They are labels, Denise. It only needs a little one. Spotted one, like you. Oh, I don't know, they might be not the right colour now. There's a green one. Oh yeah, I didn't think I wanted more green. Right, I haven't got my lid on this. I'm going to use this. There we go. Didn't ink round it. Oh no. Getting ahead of yourself, miss. Yep, so Neil's at work. I don't know where I was with my story. Not that it was a story, just telling you what I'm up to. Neil's at work. I've got a date with my, I was going to say armchair, sun chair, which is in the garden, already waiting for me. And yeah, quite a bit of housework to, you know, just pottering housework, but the dishwasher was filled and is on. I've got a few cat dishes to do. Oof. All these. I was thinking, what am I doing now? Simba is in his counting house, counting all his money. He's in his greenhouse, which we keep calling the conservatory, bizarrely enough. But we've now named it Simba's conservatory. Yeah, he goes to the door, asks to go out, and then goes straight in it, straight into there. I mean, it is just like another room, really, isn't it? Like I say, it's got some nice carpet on the floor this end, and did I say I wanted that there? I don't know, but we've got blue there and blue there. Or do we want it on that? Oh, I like it on both. I wish you could tell me. I think I like it on that blue. Like this one, it's very, very lacy at the top. Do you want some more bling there, do you think? Oh, I've got a butterfly. If we're going, let me just cut it off so I can tell. If we're going fat with bling, let's go fat with bling. What do you say? Is that too much? Yes, because it's having a butterfly thing behind it, isn't it? It is too much. Look, that's nice. Oh, there's a few stuck together. Oh, I don't know what I was saying about. Oh yeah, it hasn't got curtains up and what have you. But like I say, I've got my. Well, what have I got in it? I've got one of those. I've got a fancy hat and coat stand, cream with like roses made of crystals, pretend crystals. Just no room for it in the house anymore. When I was doing the bedroom, putting my wardrobe up and everything, I said I'll just put it in the greenhouse for now and then I'll decide, because I don't know what I want to do with it. And there it remains, because yeah, when I bring things in off the washing line that aren't quite aired, and the things that need hanging up, that's where they go. So it's got a coat and hat stand like that in it, and it's got my airer, my clothes airer. Right, we're putting this down as a pocket. Shall I use the hat glitter? It's got a deck chair open in it, you know, and all my stuff. So I guess it is a bit, what I'm saying is it's a bit like a room. It's not really. It's got paper all over the bench, and it's got Neil's potting flowery whatever at the other end. But yeah, I suppose to a cat it's like a room. And he's got his fancy bed at the bottom, his puffy wintry bed that he keeps sleeping in summer. And like I say, his duvet cover on the top. So yeah, I guess it's a room where he can see. I think that's the apart from the heat, that's the appeal to him, is that he can see 360 degrees in all directions. I don't know what that is, up and down and round. I'm sure there's a word for it. You used to go to the cinemas, didn't you, where you could... No, it won't come. I like that. Do you like that? Label up here. Bigger one, bigger one. Where are they? Well, look at that. First time. In the other one. Hey, we're getting quite a lot in. How long... I've had it in half an hour as well, so we'll get time to do a little bit of, you know, embellishing of the pages. We'll get those lace bits on. There we go. We booked him in to the kennels for the holidays yesterday. Hooray. Not hooray that he's going in kennels, hooray that we we found one. Well, actually we ended up booking him in where the dog used to go. But I did try a couple more local that had a good reputation, or have a good reputation, and yeah, they were all booked up. After I'd done two, I was a bit like, oh, crikey. Yeah, should be putting a pocket in, Denise. Where is it? There. So this one's smaller. It's still alright, I think. Could it be a better belly band, do you think? No. No, it's just like a small bottom tuck pocket. A bottom tuck, yes please. It's just a little bit showing there, so let's ink it rather than... That's it. Okay, speedy. Or is that an illusion? Am I not really being speedy? I think I am. I can't remember how many pages there are in it now. But like I say, it's not going to be really filled, so... I mean, how many pockets have we done now? This will be 6, won't it? That's quite a lot of pockets. 6 pockets plus that one at the front and the tuck at the back. So that's 8 big pieces in it. Yeah, I think we might just be decorating. Oh, there's a couple of page edge decorations, isn't there? Yeah. I'll leave you up with that one so don't lose you, and let that dry. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we're fattening up already. I like to see them getting a bit fatter. It's the weight though, yeah, it's definitely getting heavier. So I don't want to put anything in here, I don't think. I did toy with the idea of putting a label, but I don't think I do. I just love that fabric. Okay, we said that's for journaling on. That's a lovely piece of paper that you've put in there, Denise. Might end up as a pocket filler, that. So I've got these. I've got my stickers. Let's go for the bigger things first. So a couple of stickers and Well, that's a page decoration. I don't know about that. Maybe. I said I wanted journaling opposite that. That needs something in it. Well, that little thing will go in there, look, won't it? That just needs something up there. Does it always need to be? I think I might leave that in there. Possibility. Right, this one is quite a full-on piece, isn't it? Are we just leaving it as? Put that back in. A beautiful page, or shall we have a little tuck down the bottom? That doesn't go. There's having a tuck if nothing goes with it, is there? Where are those other big ones? Are you in there? No. Oh, so I was in one of those two. I must put them in the big box, which is only just here. You know what I'm thinking might be nice on there now is one of those CD envelopes. Yeah, not the CD envelopes, the mini ones. Well, they're quite a way behind me. Let me just see if my microphone will stretch without me. Ooh. No. Hang on. Ooh. There we go. Coffee dyed mini disc envelopes, and these are from Tanya at Test Treasure's shop, I believe. I think she's still got them in. Sideways, I think. Yeah, because I want it to flap and I don't want to have to put a closure on it. What do we think? Let's move all this off. Yeah, maybe with just butterflies round it rather than covering it, because it's got that lovely coffee dye grunge to it, and then some pretty paper inside, but it's going to have to go with that. That's my paper scraps here, card scraps I meant. Anything pretty that will go with that. Oh, gosh, what's happening when I unleash these? Oh, it's quite bigger than I thought. Ish. Ooh, snake. Don't think I want any more Edith Holden in, although it would fit nice. I think it might be too pink. Oh, the butterflies are nice. We'll leave them out anyway, that's it. That fit for scraps. It would be nice to use a scrap, wouldn't it? Oh, I saw you escape there. Back you go. Yeah, so the pink is not right with the purple. I'll leave it on my desk. This one would be nice, wouldn't it? It's just not. It's not quite wide enough. But even if it goes to the side, look. It still covers the hole, you know. The window, that's it. Oops, not a hole. Yeah, it's not very straight cutting, but that's not a surprise, is it? I don't think I've opened these since they've been coffee dyed, so they're nice noise. They need a little bit of... Yes, I'm thinking actually if I stick that down as the back, it makes everything a little bit stronger, doesn't it? And it's pretty when we take out. Let's put it in. Is that the right way? I'm having it that way, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty when we take out whatever we're going to put in it. So yeah, stick that down on the back. Better do it with this so I can move it. So the edges are not going to show. It doesn't matter that they're wonky donkey. They're coming out. Good noise. There we go. Right, I've turned it round a million times now, so that's going that way up. I do exaggerate, don't I? I know it wasn't a million, so I want it to go like that. Let's see what we can do. Just do it in there. You're in. Am I in view? Can you see? I still think that's a different way up to what I was going to have it, but never mind. It'd be nice with one of my little specimen labels in there. Oh, I'm wondering about putting a piece of this in it, and yeah, covering the snakes. Because if you're anything like me, not keen. I don't know. I'm making a bit of a song dance about it. I don't know that I've ever held a snake. I have seen them squashed dead on the road, which doesn't appeal to me, but yeah, the thought of them is not necessarily. Yeah, it's a nice little booklet. Let's just put some paper on the back. Up. So this is just my scrap random coffee dyed. No point in using a piece bigger than we need. So that's not, that is tea dyed I think, but it's got some ink splodges on it as well. Just make a little double journal card to go in. I'm not doing right well with my glue, am I? I'm all over the place. I need it up that middle because it's going to have to bend. Yep, we'll have that more interesting still. Didn't want to slide, did you? Now, normally I would fold that over and just have it as a flap, but I want to bear in mind the weight. Haha, I know that's not going to make a big difference, but when I've done that for 3 or 4 different pieces, it might. Let's glue this down so it can be drying. I've got that lace behind it now. I think I'm just going to art glitter it. I'm going to be brave. It doesn't need a lot. It's not a very heavy piece. Oh, it doesn't need a lot, but it's got a lot. Oh, oh dear. Lovely. Gluey finger. Just rub it to nice. Okay, so that's going to need something on the front of it. Did I do that inside? You're looking a little bit bobbly. Oh, 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 oh. A piece of gold there. What's that from? Oh, something I cut on the lace, I would think. Yes, I'll give it a few more minutes to dry before I put it in there. What should we have a butterfly on the front? We've got lots of butterflies going on in it, haven't we? Be too big, just a little bit. I don't go with too much colour. Yep. Gosh, I do miss this tip. You don't know how much you miss something till you haven't got it. Just such a habit now, grabbing for it. For the little tiny spaces and edges. So, yeah, I'm just going to put it right in the middle. I'm going to put one on the other side so that it can go in either way and it won't matter, if you know what I mean. Sometimes I like the folded piece as the piece you pull out. I need to put those back in. Yeah, why not? Shall we go the other way with that one then? It's a nice thick piece of card, so I'll be able to spread the glue. Oh, and stick to it if you're not careful. Oh, I probably should have been nearer the middle. Never mind, it's down now. Big sigh. Breathe, Denise. Take some oxygen in. Right, shall we bend it? Let's bend it. Because I'm thinking I'm going to make the corners round. These two. That's it. Just works better for me when I'm putting something in, because I'm going to put it in that way. That's it. Oh, that's lovely. So, do we want a word or do we want a specimen label? One of those specimen labels. It's a nice long faux specimen label, I should say. Yeah. I think it wants a little bit more of an edge on it. It's not got much colour going on. Do I want it down there or do I want it up there? No, I like it down there. Yeah. That's probably, you probably can't see how nice that is because of the shine on that window. You just have to trust me, it's real pretty. Is that better? Okay. Yes, the time is flying by. Right, let me get these back in because I won't remember where they go. Well, there wasn't one in there. It's already in. You're in, you're in. You're in. You. Use this one. And you're in the other lace, so you must be at the front somewhere. Quite like that as well, all about looking after roses. It's a real pretty journal, I think. It's not huge, but it's pretty. Yeah, it's nice in there. So let's put some, oh, I'm going to be naughty. Should have put some, that's quite heavy, that thing that's in it now. Should have put some string behind it, shouldn't I? So I could have tied it. I'll have to have a think about that. Oh, not very bright in a very grungy book. I'm thinking a little label on here. Oh, that's nice. A little bit of pink to go with the pink. Oh, we're putting something in there, aren't we? Forgot that. Just on it, I think. Oh gosh. I'm having to have it on my finger all the time because it's just coming out in great big blobs now. No, you're not right. Bit of grungy paper there. Just seeing if I can see anything in my scrap box. Let me grab it over just to pop in. I'm loving that music paper. You probably still can't see anything. Can't see anything much myself. No. Don't want any more Edith, do we? Excuse me again. It's a nice book page there. Lots of Tim Holtz in it as well. I know it's Edith. What I'm thinking is just this bit here that I've stamped on. Oh, it's the wrong way around, look. I've stamped the butterfly in the wrong way, that's a shame. And I've just seen something else here, bear with me. I've hidden it. Come here. Oh, don't rip it, please. So these are the delicate daisy pieces from the kit by Nanine. Too small. Oh, where's your lid? Have you just fallen off as you fell over, or have I not put you on? Oh dear. I knew it would only be a matter of time before I lost that. Oh, it's there. It's there. Did you see it? Let's remove some things out the way. Oh, come back again. Over you go. Over you go. You go over there. You're a scrap. You go in there. Okay. Got a bit more room now. Right, that was a no. What are the small pieces in there? That one's perfect, isn't it? Just needs backing onto something because it's too flimsy. That's it. I'm putting more back in so that they stay in the correct. Look at that, just sitting on the top of my scrapbox. Words have eluded me. Yeah, so I think I was saying to you that I was trying to go without tea and coffee, wasn't I? Anyway, it's definitely time I had one now. I think I'm gluing the wrong bit there. So that's what I'm going to do the minute I turn the camera off. Could make a lovely, you do appreciate it more when you have less, I have to say. A big mug of tea, I think, because I'm thirsty. Tea quenches my thirst. Big mug of tea, and since my chair's already set up, I might as well drink it in the garden, hadn't I? While you're uploading. Right, do I want that bit on there? I think it's too big, isn't it? Yeah. Off you go. Oh. So I'll see, have I got time just to put some lace on the, oops. Oh, when did you go wonky donkey? When did you do that? I feel that can't have happened long ago, but I suppose it could. I never noticed. Yeah, it wasn't like that when I looked at the time at half an hour, so. But yeah, we're nearly at an hour now. So again, it's still not too thick. It's only 2 pieces of paper thick, that. I was going to put that on it, I don't know. It wouldn't be a very big list, would it? No. Let's put those in the bin. It's not wet anyway, so it can go in. Yeah, it needs a little pull tab. And it just wants paper, really. Back to the scrap. What's this? Tim Holtz. All I pick up at the minute is Tim Holtz and Edith. What have we got? Oh, piece of that. That'll do. That'll do nicely. I like that. The word, start of the words on the back. Take a bit more off the front. That's it. Decisions. Neither of them are appealing to me, these glues today. Oh gosh. That's it. Just really so that you can see there's something there to pull out. That's the nip, the corners. Roxy, what's her name? Roxy Creation Style. Rachel, that's it. She does that, and I can see why. I fully understand why. I like it too. Oh, so quite a lot of journaling for a little tiny pocket, isn't it? Love it. Right, Denise. Yeah, because once I've done a couple of pages with lace, they need to just dry anyway, don't they? And you've got an idea of how it's going now and what it's going to look like. I'll probably do a quick flip through of it when I do the drawing for whoever wins it. Where were they? I didn't put those in either, did I? So there'll be those in. That'll be stuck on a page probably somewhere, and that might be in, and these words might be in. Page, edge, and 2 laces. Is that all I had in the end? Because I used one for something, didn't I? I don't think that goes. It's too pastel-y. That might though. I might end up with that in if I can bring myself to part with it. So, yes, you're quite heavy for in there, but we'll leave you in. So we could go with the journaling pages. I don't know. I'm thinking not. I'm thinking that would be nice with some. Yeah, I like that. Now this is scrunged up because I'm sure I tried this here before and I didn't like it. And I like it turned in so that the frill's inwards. Yeah, I like that. Oh, squeak. Mice squeak. Glue bottles shouldn't. Chairs and tables squeak though, don't they? So why can't a glue bottle? So that's just crocheted lace from a craft shop, I think. That might have come in Angie's pack, but I do have some myself as well. Yeah, I like that there. I think that, yeah, I might end up with a label, you know me, but we'll see. So what have we got? I've got this lovely white piece. Is it too white? It might be nice poking out behind there. Yes, it would, wouldn't it? Okay. Well, that was easy. Oh, did I just shut? I just shut the book without thinking, didn't I? Where was it? I don't think anything's come through. I was very careful with it, but yeah, let's just put all that in. Yeah, I just want that florally edge over, scalloped edge, floral on the brain. So I hope you've enjoyed looking. I hope you've entered. If you haven't, pop over and do so. And let me know. Let me know what I want to know. And tomorrow is going to be Scraps on Sunday. Yay. And I have got a couple of, well, I know exactly what I'm doing with my scraps. Something I haven't done recently. Yeah, I like that. Could have come down a little bit, couldn't I? But never mind. Like it a lot. So I shall leave it there to dry and call that a day. By the time you're wonking again, well, yeah, by the time it's uploaded I'll be able to close it and do a photograph of a thumbnail. Okay, thank you so much for spending an hour of your Saturday with me. If you've watched it on Saturday, oops, I've just thrown the bulb pin away now. And yeah, I would really love to see you on Sunday. But have a lovely weekend either way, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.